Hi, I'm Elly. Today I'm going to read a story called Alphabet Battle. Are you ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to read you the story. Alphabet Battle. A long time ago, people spoke but they didn't write. There were no written recipes for chocolate cake, no storybooks or shopping lists. Then a time came when people decided they needed to write. They invented letters and gave each one a name. They said, now let's put them in order so that children can learn them when they're old enough to start writing. They decided to get the children on letters together the day they ordered themselves. P said, how about having a picnic? B said, with biscuits and brownies. Everyone sat in a big circle on the grass, but then Z pushed out into the front and said, I'm the most beautiful with a zigzag body. I should be the first letter in the alphabet. The other letters shouted, you're too vain. There's no way you can be first. Then they all started squabbling. The children were surprised. This was a bad start. At last, A stammered, attention, please. Stop, you hurt each other. The grown-ups shouted at Z. That's enough, you zangy Zabagalion. I inquired, what does Zabagalion mean? The scientist who knew everything said, you're so ignorant. But the children cried, we don't know what Zabagalion means either. That's nothing wrong with no knowing. So the grown-ups explained Zabagalion is a frothy egg dessert, and you, Z, will be the last on the list because you're so vain. I'll zap you all, shouted Z. Then Y cried, I shall be the first on the list after all. That's Y and joy. The children yeared, yippee for Y. G said, that's not just right. I'm at the beginning of the word joy, so I must be first. Oh, said O, waddling over, but you're also the first letter of the word jealousy, and that's not very jolly, is it? Then all the letters started quarreling again. A said, all right, stop, please. The grown-ups grumbled, silence or we'll never get this job done. The letters quietened down, but the little children were angry. They said to the grown-ups, it's no matter to argue. You just can't stand any noises of us. You're no fun. But they are turned back on the grown-ups. In the quiet Y whimpered sadly, said, I don't mind not being on the list, but please don't separate me from my dear old V, because we're so alike. Was so sad that W was so sad that everyone was crying. Then V said, don't worry, my dear W, I mean you too. We'll stick together. The letters closed. Well done, V, the children cried. Well done, Y. Well done, W. Sorry. Then M stood up in the long grass. He gently nudged S, who was snoozing, D, who was dreaming, and R, who was resting. M looked marvelous. He smiled and murmured, wouldn't you go to start the list with the first letter on the word mother? Nearly everyone agreed. It was a miracle. The children all smiled, but then P poked his head above the grass. He looked peeved and was pouting. What about pops? He shouted. Are they as important as mamas? What a pest that P was. The children answered, probably. Everyone was so confused, and suddenly T trotted over and said, tut, tut, now listen to me. I'm tinted, I know it. I'm a bit of a tease, and I trip and trouble all the time, but I truly want to be at the top of the list. The adult said, terrific, you can be first. They're all the first letter of the word time, which is very important. The grown-ups were happy, but the children shouted, no, we don't want anyone to do with that time on top of the list. Then we go fast. You tell us to take our time, and we slowly you tell us you're wasting your time. Seriously, if you choose T, we refuse to learn and read. The grown-ups said no more, but finally B broke the silence and said, what about A? A question. What, isn't that what we all need? The children cried, Hurrah! The girl said, Dear B, you're the best. You'll be the second and Liz will be called the alphabet. The other letters were angry. What about us? What order should we go in? Children said, We have an idea. They all stood on in a line, one behind the other. First was Alice, Ellycho, and Alfredo. They helped up A and started A. Bianca grabbed B and the children cried B. Salsata and Chang were next with C. Daniel with D, Asha and Aaron with E, and Farida with F. Gautam and Gabriel grabbed G. Haruki had H, and Ibrahim had I. Jason, Joe, and Jafari went next to J. After them, Kevin had Lucy, Leah, and Lee had their lovely L. Megan and May had their Mary M. The name Nadia with her nice little N. Oscar clutched O. Pablo and Padma had P. Kwang had Q. Rosie and Richard raised their R. Simon, Sakina, and Sky had their sweet S. Thomas looked toe. Ram had U, and Venus had V. Winter walked with W. Alexander with X, and Yasser with Y. But last but not least, Zainab and zigzagged along with Z, who wasn't very happy, so everyone cried Z to cheer him up. Ever since then, the letters have just stayed in the alphabetical world that was chosen on the great day long, long ago. The end. Wow, this is a really fun story. And A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you play with me? I really love that song. I really loved that song when I was a kid. Well, that song is really fun. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I remember that song all the time. Today, we just story called Alphabet Battle. Okay, thank you for seeing this video. Bye. Bye. Goodbye.